Soccer Out for Unicef is back. It's the most unique, star-studded and entertaining football match in the world.
All for one truly special cause.
The scores are level.
England have won 5 matches. The Soccer Out World 11 have won 5 matches.
It's time for one of them to take the lead. Who's it going to be? I can't wait.
This is Soccer Out for Unicef. Brace yourselves, because piping hot off the press, we can tell you the starting lineups are in. Let's take a look at Vicky McClure's England first. Yes, to give it its correct name. Let's get those players up. Vicky, talk us through the team.
Okay. Yeah.
And what you're expecting today. Obviously, James in goal there. Mark Wright and Jamie Carragher in the centre of the centre back's position. Neville and Farah. That's strong, isn't it?
Yeah, very strong.
And then we've got Grennan on the left wing, who did a bit of a shift this year.
He's moved over, yeah, we've got him. As we've got Harry, who's also done a shift. But Tom is brilliant. Tom's a brilliant player, so he's going to be in for a great game.
And then Liam on the right wing, and Noble and Williams in the middle of the park, and then Brooker, who is what a day for Alex.
Now, let me tell you, I've
And
seen
Teddy.
him score a goal in training, and it was epic. So you're going to see some great football from Alex, for sure.
Pundits, thoughts on that? On the England lineup?
Well, I don't know. I always just go for my mates. I did say on Instagram that I'm supporting anyone Somali, so Mo Farah there. Tom Grennan's my mate also. Liam's all right. Do you know what I will say, though? I know from last year that Mark Wright takes it the most seriously out of anybody.
That is
I had
correct.
feedback that
very true.
in
He
the
does.
changing room, shouting at everyone. So I think if you've got him on your team, then you're in for a good treat.
I like the
All right.
midfield. The midfield's looking strong. You've got
Yeah.
some legs in there. I think the fact that you've got Mark Noble in his home stadium as well, that's going to be inspiring for him. I think that the energy of Tom Grennan in there, Liam Payne, Fara Williams, you've got experience, quality, legs. I
Strong
think that's
11.
where
All
you're
right,
gonna
Alex is
get
with
a
some of the
start.
players pitch side right now. Let's take a look.
I sure am. I actually agree with you, JJ. That midfield for England is looking strong. Let me come over here, Damian. I know you want to get some shots off, and I've pulled you from your warm-up. But look, it's been 4 years since you last played for Soccer Aid, and 4 years since England won. Is that a coincidence? Going to pull the win now tonight?
I think that's one of the bigger coincidences of recent years, yes. I think it's a coincidence.
How are you feeling ahead of this one?
I feel great. I'm really excited. Really excited. I'm played 3, lost 1 so far in my career. So we've got to make it 4-1 tonight.
Come on, that's what we like to hear. Russell, I know you're looking around here because I know you're a huge Liverpool fan and you're playing alongside Liverpool legends. David James just walking past right there. Carragher, Joe Cole. How are you feeling coming out alongside them?
It's the same as Damian said, it's just incredible. And they're all, when you first start playing with them, it's, you know, they're in Jurassic Park when the humans are running normally and the dinosaurs whiz by. That's what it's like playing with the pros. They're just so good, but they're so nice to us as well, you know. It's just been amazing.
Actually, in the England team, there's a load of comedians. So actually, has training been serious or it just been a barrel of laughs?
We've been laughed at a lot, haven't we, Damian? Yeah.
He's been serious.
Yeah.
He's been the serious one.
Well, talking about actually the midfield, Farah, you are in there alongside Noble, England's most capped player ever. Are you going to be pulling the strings? Come on.
I mean, I'm on Noble's home turf, aren't I? So I'm sure the crowd are out here for him. I'm excited to play alongside him and, again, put the England shirt on once again.
Hey, Farah, you know I've played with you. I'm expecting high expectations from you. Nearly did that. Right, this England team is looking strong, but what's the World 11 looking like, Dermot?
Thank you, Alex. Let's take a look at that World 11 starting lineup right now with Idris.
Oh, yeah.
So, Idris, you've gone, you and Wenger, but mainly you, have gone 4-3-3. Cech starting in goal. Obviously, to remind people at home, celeb goalies start in the second half, the pros in the first half. And then, just Roberto Carlos and Cafu as your fullbacks. That'd be fine then. Everett and Gilligan, middle of the park, and then Mark Strong, the little dynamo of Compton there, and then Beck, who I hear great things of in training this week.
Very good.
And then Usain, Shevchenko, and O'Reilly, the American, up front. Tell us about that team, how they're looking.
I'm going to start off by saying I'm conflicted. At heart, I'm England, right? I love it in my country, but this squad here, I am the world, they are amazing. We've got a very strong mix of experience and fresh legs on there. It's really fun to see Beck play. He's really good. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people with him. And then we've got Compton, who says he's an ankle biter. He's going to go hard for us. We've got a really good team, man. I'm really excited about it.
Vicky, you getting in Martin's ear all week? You're like, what's his Achilles heel? Is Achilles heel?
I've just said to him, don't go to bed, keep drinking. It's all right.
Have another one. Go on. Yeah, no, knock yourself out.
He seemed to do all right with that. No, he went to bed early last night, actually. So, you know, it's friendly competition, but yeah, I don't want to talk to him anymore from here on in.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Just a little bird told me you might want to play next year.
Yeah, no, definitely next year. I'm not sure if I play for the world or England. You know, I've got the choice like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but no, I'm definitely wanting to play. This year, I'm filming. I can't risk an injury.
Yeah.
So I've got to watch.
Pundits, what do you think about that World 11 team?
That was my excuse. The first That's why I
get the blowtorch out to those ankles. Come on, you can do it.
I still can't get my head around that they've got two of the best fullbacks in world football that have ever played the game. By the way, you know, you ask any pro right now who are the best ever, those are the two that would come up.
Yeah.
So they're going to be obviously very prominent in your lot's performance as well.
Absolutely.
Up top, I'm looking forward to seeing Usain.
Yeah, what about you,
that
mate?
speed, he
He's
knows
our
the
captain.
stadium well.
Yeah,
you know?
you would think that Usain would be like the ultimate teammate because he's so fast, but that doesn't mean the feet work as well with the tap in and
Whoa,
the
whoa,
technique.
Who knows?
He's still got the
The
skills.
technique might not be there, but Noah Beck, a little birdie, has told me is
I
like
hear
the
great
hidden
things.
gem that he's going to take over and you know,
All right.
Munya's on the bench as well, Chelcee Grimes.
Yeah.
Good players.
Well, Alex is with those World 11 players right now. Alex?
I sure am. Do you know what? I actually loved wearing number 2 because of Cafu being a fullback. Amazing player. But Martin, Idris, ankle biter. What is that about, please?
You know, being a short stuff on the thingy, you've got to make your presence known. But it's also, I'm just getting older, so I'm fond of a challenge. But yeah, look, Alex, I've done this a few times now, and it just doesn't lose its magic. You know what I mean? You got Cafu and Shevchenko. It's amazing. I love it.
Oh, let me come over here to Noah, because TikTok sensation, everyone has been telling me you are the player to look out for tonight.
I don't know who's saying that.
Everyone.
I'm just happy to be here. It's a great cause, and honestly, it's just surreal. It's what I dreamed of since I was a kid.
Martin's saying he can play. But Carly, look, you have won absolutely everything. FA Cup final, scoring at Wembley. What does it mean for you to be here tonight and playing?
Well, I retired in November of 2021, and this is the first time I'm actually missing this beautiful game. So I'm just excited to be out here. Great cause, reunited with one of my all-time favorite teammates, and yeah, we're ready to get after it.
And actually, heyo, Arsenal teammates back in the day, you know, we've not had a female score a goal yet. I know you're starting tonight. Just pressure, you know.
Yeah, I would love to, but I feel like maybe the fans can expect some early balls into Bolt up top. He's got a little bit of speed on him.
Okay, well, heyo, everyone's saying they need a goal from you, okay? Right, I'll let you go and get ready, because it's, 15 minutes to kick off now. Time is approaching, Dermot. We're all getting excited.
As are we. Okay, Idris, I hope you're a big fan of numbers, because especially large ones, because we've got one coming. So fingers crossed. Give us the totalizer update so far, please, if you would.
This is amazing. So far, we have raised £4,246,121.
That's great. Not too shabby. We're off to a good start, aren't we? Thank you so much.
Yeah, keep
Thank
pledging.
you, guys.
Keep coming.
Please keep giving. We are moments away from kickoff now. But first, when you donate tonight, you'll be asked about gift aid. But what exactly is it?
Tonight, Robbie at half-time, two wonderfully balanced teams that will take every moment seriously. Us two probably won't, but it means absolutely nothing without you helping us out.
Here they come, Sam.
Here come the two teams indeed. And let's get this Soccer Aid party into full swing. England, who are smarting from losing the last 3 Soccer Aids in a row, this year captained by a man who wants to take them in just one direction. Liam Payne makes his Soccer Aid debut, and his latest collaboration is with this lot. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? And in the blue corner, the World 11 with Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, returning to the scene of his 2012 Olympic triumph, leading the way.
I tell you what, with those tracksuits on, they better stay away from those flames. They'll go up like a Christmas tree.
We are already feeling the heat up here in the London Stadium commentary box. And there is Usain Bolt just deciding that he's going to place the Ukrainian flag, captain's armband, on the arm of Andriy Shevchenko. A touching moment, that. An act of recognition of the suffering of the people of Ukraine. That was pretty special. So it's Andriy Shevchenko that will wear the Soccer Aid for UNICEF World 11 armband, and his teammates who looked pretty sprightly in training yesterday under Arsene Wenger. The teams are lined up and ready to go. Can England end a losing streak? Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2022 is next.
Let's help give kids the childhoods they deserve. Please give what you can. Thank you.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF, raising money for children across the globe affected by war, conflict and famine. Before we start, we do need a match ball, and the delivery comes from one of our fundraising partners, Evra.
I tell you what, delivery drivers get younger and younger every year, Sam, if you ask me.
And that is actually Freddie Shepherd Jr. driving that onto the field of play to Mark Battenberg, our referee. And Freddie's granddad, the former Newcastle United chairman, Freddie Shepherd, was key in the establishment of Soccer Aid all those years ago, along with Jonathan Wilkes and, of course, Robbie Williams.
And if he doesn't move fast, he's going to end up playing centre mid for England.
Might be the speediest one in that midfield.
He's probably quicker than Teddy Sheringham.
Yeah, but at least 10 yards are in his head. Teddy, that is. Now, don't forget that this year every donation you've made to Soccer Aid for UNICEF up to 4 million is being matched by the power of nutrition. And Mark Battenberg blows his whistle. We are underway. Soccer Aid 2022. And Ian, last year the rest of the world ran away with it, but the King of Scotland, as you affectionately called Darren Fletcher, not in the side tonight. Who starts for the World 11, you reckon?
Well, we don't have to worry about that because we've got the Prince of Scotland, Martin Compster. He'll be in the middle of that park, letting the England team know that he's about. I've played fives with that man, and he's a monster.
Nipping at people's ankles, I think, was what Idris Elba suggested he would be doing throughout the 90 minutes. And it is a 90-minute match, Soccer Aid, 2 halves of 45, and then direct to penalties if it's a draw. England in the white shirts and the dark shorts attacking the goal away to our left in that first half. And Bobby Moore stand. Tom Grennan offside. He was brilliant last year, one of the players of the match.
He could have got man of the match last year, very close to it.
Constant with the first touch of the ball, and Noah Beck very quick on it as well. He's a TikTok titan, Noah Beck. 33 million followers on TikTok, but he did used to play for Real Salt Lake, so keep an eye out for him. Here's Bolt. Strong just getting in the way.
Only in Soccer Aid would you say the phrase "March on, get in the ways ahead."
Cafu just dragging the ball just narrowly wide of the upright. No problems for David James in the England goal.
It's a lovely hit by Cafu there. Just wide of the target, but we'll get there.
Cafu, who is making his second Soccer Aid appearance, widely viewed as the best right-back of his generation.
Of all time.
Yeah, maybe Gary Neville, distant second.
Very distant.
This is Heather O'Reilly.
Well done, well down.
Mo Gilligan. Going to get through a lot of work today, Mo Gilligan, playing as one of the centre halves for the World 11. I hope he's had a big breakfast. Here is Noah Beck, a first chance to display his skills, and you would expect Usain Bolt to beat Jamie Carragher in a foot race. Beck again. Noble just showing that he still means business. He's only just recently hung up his boots here at West Ham United, and I think that goes down as a foul. A free kick taken quickly, and Shevchenko trying to get Cafu away.
Grennan against Evra there. You don't say that every day.
Patrice Evra, who is not only a hit in terms of his football career, but with his Instagram videos, he does love this game. A little bit too much to ask for Mark Strong to scurry into the corner and chase that, but not so much of a problem for Mo Farah.
Don't forget, today we are raising money for UNICEF. If you'd like to donate, simply text the words 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818. 70818. I've always made mistakes with numbers.
Here is Grennan chipping from some distance. And straight down the throat of Petr Cech. He got into a decent position there, Tom Grennan. 10 yards short of the penalty area and trying to test Petr Cech from distance. This is Roberto Carlos. Don't get confused, there are two number 3s out on the pitch. Roberto Carlos and Patrice Evra wouldn't give up the number 3 jersey. Shevchenko finding Heather O'Reilly. Bolt waiting in the centre. Bit of space at the back post for Mark Strong. If Cafu can find him, and Gary Neville had to intervene. It's the first corner of the game.
Cafu calling for VAR there.
VAR today, but they do have Idris Elba, Arsene Wenger and Robbie Keane sitting on the bench trying to orchestrate things. No, Gilligan's just come off on this near side for a chat with Colin Lewin. Hit from Evra. Too far away.
Not too far at all. Compton just misses it. Evra's a swinging it.
Good header away from Mark Wright initially to get the ball away from the corner. Farah, who's had a fast start, he has to remember it is a marathon and not a sprint.
He's made a career out of that.
Sheringham. This is Wright. Gary Neville. Under pressure from Bolt. Sheringham still looks like he's fit enough to be able to play, doesn't he?
Does indeed.
The only one of the ex-pros confident enough to tuck his shirt in.
I don't tuck my shirt in. I'm a 32 waist everywhere apart from my waist.
Williams looking for a searching ball out to the left side, looking for Wright, but it's cut out by Cafu. I must admit, the feeling at the training ground yesterday was that the World 11 looked stronger and sharper. When it comes to match day, it doesn't always go to plan. This is Shevchenko. Look at Bolt on the run again.
That's a lovely ball.
And he's going to get the better of Carragher. But he just didn't have the ability to get it under control.
If you look closely, you can see the relief on Carragher's face when Usain Bolt misses that. Robbie Keane thinking I'd have tucked that away.
He won 3 gold medals here in 2012. No stranger to records, but tonight he would have set the record set by Michael Sheen as a soccer aid for UNICEF World 11 captain had he not managed to pass the armband over to that man, Shevchenko, who got very close with a header. Jamie Carragher resorting to rather agricultural tactics to keep hold of Usain Bolt there.
Needs must.
His hamstrings will be tight at half-time. Teddy Sheringham looking to try and release Tom Grennan. In the first half is where we see the legend goalkeepers. So David James in goal for England, over 50 caps. Petr Cech, who's won more than we've lost. 5 celebs, 5 legends. And already Dimitar Berbatov looks like he's getting ready to come on and add to the quality already have on display. Looks like Roberto Carlos is signifying that he's pulled a muscle. I hope it's not one of those calf muscles he's got, because they are huge. There's some muscle to pull.
You need that little calf from earlier to pull that. Lovely reception for him as he comes off, though. Smile on his face. What a man.
25 years since that free kick that shook the world.
Not where I've come from, it didn't.
Dimitar Berbatov comes on and replaces Roberto Carlos. Returning after a 6-year absence, Dimitar Berbatov scored twice at Old Trafford in 2016, his old stomping ground.
Might have a little change of formation here.
Bolt the target again. Just couldn't control the volley. Good ball in from Evra.
Mark Wright doing just enough there to distract the fastest man in the world.
Mark Wright had a reasonable career, didn't he, as a pro? He was with Southend, used spells at Arsenal and Spurs and West Ham before finally making his debut for Crawley a couple of years ago. This is Noble. Now Wright. Neville. Let's get down to the touchline, because Alex Scott is alongside Idris Elba.
I am. I'm sat between Robbie Keane right now and Idris. Idris, what's going on with the early substitution?
Well, you know, like, we've got a legend on, and you know, he made it clear that he didn't want to do a long run, and we didn't want to, you know, risk anything. So he's a legend. He's come on. He's done what he's done for the crowd, and we just wanted to get, you know, save him.
Okay, saving him. Robbie, are you happy with how your team started at the moment?
Yeah, I think we're okay at the moment. We look very strong. Usain's already had a couple of chances.
Nearly got him behind Jamie right there. Look at that, brought a smile to your face.
Jamie was clever, but experienced. Give him the little shove as he was going. So we're looking good.
Okay. Idris, you all happy?
I'm very happy. We're looking good. We've got, you know, a long game still, and everyone's in formation, so it's good.
Okay, I know you're like, want to move the cameras out the way. It's like, I can't see the game. I can't see the game. We'll let you watch it.
Cheers, Alex. Farah trying to get away from Mark Strong, but didn't have enough poise to get the ball out to Alex Brooker over on the far side. And remember tonight, when you are donating, don't forget that you should tick the box and say yes to Gift Aid if you can. It adds 25% to your donation. Absolutely free if you're a UK taxpayer. So on a £40 donation, Unicef UK can claim an extra £10 absolutely free. So we'd be very grateful if you text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818.
40 quid. Price of a London takeaway for a large family.
It was a great family event when Soccer Aid comes to town. Shevchenko looking to play Patrice Evra. Carragher again alert to the danger. Here's Fara Williams. Sheringham trying to release Grennan, and he made a decent ball in behind Gilligan. He's got it again. Support arriving on the left from Mark Wright. Needs the right ball. It's very difficult to produce that when Cafu is bearing down on you.
Probably the worst case scenario, really, running into Cafu. You're trying to whip across in.
Beck running circles around one or two of the England players there, going through his repertoire of tricks. Haven't had a first half goal in Soccer Aid since Usain Bolt scored at Stamford Bridge in 2019.
It doesn't sound long ago, does it?
But it has happened since 2019.
A few little things have kicked off in that time. Tell you what, Farah's had a good game.
Farah is the record appearance holder for England, men or women, 172 caps for England. Chunkz about to get his final instructions from Harry Redknapp. Neville looking for Grennan. And he's linked that really well. Liam Payne trying to help that on to Teddy Sheringham.
But the ankle biter himself, straight in there. Viva la Scotland.
Noble. Grennan. Noble's gone on one. Noah Beck trying to hold on to him, but Grennan is going for it, and Petr Cech has to bring out a big left hand to tip it over the top. It's the first shot in anger we've had. It's taken 14 minutes. No surprise that it's Tom Grennan.
Look at this. Gets onto his right peg, and that is a hit.
Well, there is Alex Brooker, who is the first physically disabled player to participate in Soccer A. Bearing in mind his mum and dad were told he wouldn't walk, that some achievement. He said that he would like to point out that he's right-footed, but he doesn't actually have a right foot. So he doesn't think that he was going to be a game changer, but maybe by participating, he already has been.
Yeah, if you watch this back, Alex, well played, mate, well played.
He was in fine fettle yesterday when I spoke to him at the training ground, and well done to him. His brothers are here to watch him today. His mum's watching at home on the television. Grennan and Beck getting stuck in. Let's hear from Alex Brooker now, who's pitch side with Alex Scott.
Yeah, I'm here to the interview. I can't stop laughing. Are you managing to get your breath yet?
I'm sorry. All I did was just knock about on the right. I was marking Roberto Carlos, then Patrice Evra, then there's that Berbatov on me. I've got one leg.
Why are you walking backwards? Stop walking, get your breath back. But you said it would be your proudest achievement. You managed to touch the ball, the reception from the fans.
I had a couple of passes, nearly gave the ball away once, so tried to nutmeg Patrice Evra for some unknown reason. So yeah, what an amazing experience. So proud, Alex.
Alex, thank you for being a part of it. Oh, I think we're nearly... I'll go throw back to the comms because we've got some action going on. Well played, Alex.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, Tom Grennan getting rather feisty down that left-hand side. Once again, producing some attacking football for England and causing some real problems. And Vicky McClure and Emma Hayes on the touchline, applauding his efforts. He did grow up in the Luton Town Academy. Alex just taking his seat now in the dugout alongside the management team. Heather O'Reilly looking for Cafu, and Mark Wright's got to be careful again.
You forget, especially the celebs, how much they try in these games. It's knackering.
Grannan's get past Gilligan, and there's space for Chunkz in the centre. Can he keep hold of it? Well, he's being harassed by Patrice Evra, who still looks whip-it thin and really fast. It was an excellent bit of play by Patrice Evra, and he's released Shevchenko now. Oh, Farah's got himself into a bit of trouble. Compton. Step over for Shevchenko, a jump over as he tried to allow it to run through to Usain Bolt. Farah. Would you believe he covered the most ground in training on every day, bar one, Mo Farah?
Who beat him on the one day?
Well, he didn't turn up that day.
I bet he still did the most movement.
Emma Hayes and Vicky McClure just passing on a few instructions. No Beck. He's enjoying himself. He's had more touches of the ball than anybody else in the World 11 side, and he's picked out a beautiful ball.
What, that was gorgeous.
That is outrageous.
I would have married that pass.
Evra trying to charge into the box. Bolt is there! What a save that is from David James. That would have been a terrific goal.
That gorgeous pass by Beck, taken by that gorgeous man Evra. Nice little dinker for the centre, and I'll tell you what, he hits that.
Yes, he does. Corner well defended. And I think there was an offside flag. Let's have a quick look at that hit again.
Is David Harewood saving that?
Well, we won't have to find out until the second half. But that is a miraculous save, actually. That's very high up to the left-hand side from David James, the FA Cup and League Cup winning goalkeeper. He may have only lasted 4 weeks on Strictly, David James, but he's definitely still got his football agility. Dummies there from Mo Farah. Gets it back off Chunkz. And Berbatov, who is playing at times as a centre-half, by the way. Hasn't really sped up since he left Manchester United, to be fair, Dimitar Berbatov. He does everything at his own pace, which is good news for Jamie Carragher.
That's a lovely challenge by Carragher. I don't know what the referee's doing there.
Jamie had a 16-year career at Liverpool. He was pretty gobby on the field of play, but he's definitely got a voice on Sky now, where he regularly spars with Gary Neville. Those two, the centre-half partnership for England in this first half. We have played 20 minutes, and we sincerely hope that you're enjoying the show from the comfort of your sofa. But please do us a favour and drop Unicef a simple text message and help change a child's life. It really is that simple. And everything you give tonight is massively appreciated. Cafu looking for strong. Shevchenko was in there as well. Here's Patrice Evra. He's been fouled, surely.
It's got to be.
And it's going to be a penalty. And I don't think Mark Lamberg had much choice.
Oh, I don't know. It's a very tight decision, that, to be fair.
Chunkz isn't happy, and maybe rightly so. If VAR was here, they might see that as a slight attempt by Patrice Evra to win a penalty.
Only if VAR was operated by one of Chunkz' family members.
It is a bit clumsy. You got to be honest.
It was unfortunate.
No.
Noah Beck.
Noah Beck has been given the ball.
The wonder kid.
Yeah, he's got 33 million followers on TikTok. He's got 9 million on Instagram, and this could be an Instagrammable moment. It's Noah Beck against David James. Beck slams it in. What a goal that is. The World 11 took their time before taking the lead last year, but not tonight. And Noah Beck slams home the penalty.
I tell you what, he's got 9,000,001 followers now, Sam. Pass me my phone, that boy can play football.
Chunkz with a cheeky look. Wenger unmoved. He will say about the incident, I didn't see it. I don't think David James saw that.
I tell you what, that is a penalty, by the way. Two David Jameses couldn't have saved that. Lee Max having flashbacks to last year.
And Usain Bolt very happy, Compton too. And England have to come from behind again.
They've got the team to do it.
Well, for the first time ever, actually, England didn't score last year. One of the reasons I think they brought back Teddy Sheringham. Tom Grennan switched sides as well to give them more of an attacking thrust. The issue is that both of those were injured yesterday, although they have started today and started well. But England find themselves behind.
How about to celebrate a goal in the first half for the first time since 2019, you all get your phones out and donate £40 to Unicef. The details are on the screen.
Cafu penalised now for a foul on Mark Wright.
His hands were in there, so I don't see how that was a foul.
going to make another change to the World 11, and this time it's going to be Mark Strong, who's replaced by last year's player of the match, Kem Cetinay, who has scored 3 times in Soccer A. He needs just one more to equal the record held by the great Clarence Seedorf.
Wow. Love Island's Kem Cetinay.
Mark Strong is saying no, he's not coming off. Oh, now he is, yeah, there he is. And he does add a little bit of a sprinkling of transatlantic stardust onto the World 11. He starred in Sherlock Holmes, but it's England who have got a problem to solve. 1-0 down after 24 minutes, and now with a real worry because one of Soccer A's most prolific goal scorers is on.
He's number 9 for a reason, Sam, because he picked it.
Great, we've got 2 number 9s on. Noble looking for Sheringham at the far post. It might drop for Grennan, does drop for Grennan. And was there a handball in there? Jamie Carragher was asking for that. Oh. Not the greatest kick out by Petr Cech. Berbatov up there with Sheringham. Those 2 former Manchester United stars going head-to-head in the penalty box. I'm not sure Sheringham thought that Berbatov would be marking him at any point, but here he is, running the game from midfield now. Cetinay trying to release Usain Bolt, but didn't quite get enough purchase on the ball.
Heather O'Reilly was screaming for it down that right-hand side.
Let's go down to the touchline because Alex Scott is alongside Harry Redknapp and Emma Hayes.
I am. I feel like I'm earwigging down here. Vicky, you just went off. Is someone going to warm up? What's the tactics then? What are you changing?
I think we need to be a little bit more patient, especially on the right-hand side. I think Tom's having to do a lot of work up top, so trying to get Liam Payne a little closer to him, Chunkz a little bit closer to him.
Okay, who have you been down? Who's warming up? Who's talking?
With Russell, because we were going to change him later on down the line, but we're going to do it sooner. So yeah, just getting him prepped.
Other than the goal, Em, are you happy with what you've been seeing?
Yeah, I want to give a bit of help to Tom Grennan because he's been phenomenal up top. Just want to give him a bit of support. But we're coming into the game. The goal came at a poor time for us.
I've got to ask you about the penalty. Chunkz, you just put him on there. Oh.
It's a penalty all day long. I would like to say that, you know, it should have gone to VAR, but I think it would have been a conclusive decision. So accept it. We've got to get on with it now.
I'll let you get back to it. I'm going to walk over here. Let's get headed back straight up to comms.
Cheers, Alex. Thank you very much. Yeah, we were trying to be generous initially to Chunkz, but when we saw the second replay, I don't think there was much doubt about it.
Yeah, Emma Hayes has made us look like fools.
No. Robbie Williams warming up Russell Howard.
Tell you what, Russell's a good player.
Here is Usain Bolt. He's not bad either. And Gary Neville just gets there ahead of Usain Bolt, and then Mark Noble had to be careful because Noah Beck was with him, and now Bolt's harassing him, and Heather O'Reilly is causing problems for Liam Payne.
It feels like a bit of a cheat having Noble as a retired player.
Because he only gave up last week.
Yeah.
We don't make the rules. Chunkz. Good ball into Tom Grennan, but Constant is there. Farah might be able to keep it alive, but couldn't squeeze it through to Tom Grennan. Gilligan, who's around the pitch in the first 27 minutes. Shevchenko. Evra. Here's Heather O'Reilly. Just at the back of Liam Payne, but Constant's taking no chances. He's clipped a nice ball down the right for Cafu. Problems here for England. Mark Wright coming across, and well, it was a brilliant challenge. Put that on the CV. The day I stopped Cafu.
A lovely ball by Constant. Cafu thinks he's going to breeze past Mark Wright, but Mark Wright's having none of it.
He had a lot of ground to make up as well. He's all heart. And I'm not just talking about the radio show. And Russell Howard is coming on.
good news for England.
I see what you've done there. Liam Payne hands over the captain's armband to Mark Noble after a half-an-hour cameo. And on comes Russell Howard, who did say earlier that his first training session was like being one of the kids in Jurassic Park when the dinosaurs come flying past. I'm sure he didn't mean Jamie Carragher. Fara Williams is coming off, and Anita Asante is coming on. And Anita's actually another one of those England players who's only just retired. She only finished the WSL season a month ago. Like Eni Aluko, who's also on the bench under... They were both under Emma Hayes at Chelsea.
Cafu's just about recovered from his rugby tackle from Mark Wright.
It's a brilliant header from Shevchenko. In fact, it was Berbatov, actually, who came in behind him. And it wasn't too far away.
You'd expect him to hit the target from there.
Not only did he miss the target, but he missed the target by some distance.
It looked like he was aiming at one of the cameramen.
England using up a lot of substitutes in this first half, and Joe Cole coming on for Teddy Sheringham.
They're panicking, England. They're rattled.
Still a long way to go. You don't need to get cocky yet. Joe Cole, who brilliant career for England, played in 3 World Cups for the Three Lions. It's his 4th Soccer Aid appearance tonight. It's a West Ham dream team, isn't it, that? One of those fantasy midfields, Joe Cole and Mark Noble together. Tackle by Asante on Noah Beck, just making sure that he knew that she was around. I wonder whether or not Anita Asante has been brought on just to occupy the mind of Noah Beck.
Tell you what, he could do with it being occupied. He is a very good player.
Arsene Wenger looking very, very concentrated and serious, standing next to Idris Elba and Chelcee Grimes on the near touchline.
I tell you what, he looks great, doesn't he?
Oh, he's in cracking shape.
God.
I saw him in a tracksuit yesterday.
He looks like a fashion designer.
He did do a lot of the designing for the Emirates Stadium, actually, but I don't think you can wear that. But he's taking it as seriously as he used to do the cup finals with Arsenal. Led them to an invincible season. One of the Premier League's most well-known figures. That's Joe Cole. And he's trying to release Russell Howard. Again, Cafu is there. And Joe Cole just letting Cafu know that he's going to be in a game now.
Cafu's taken a couple for the team so far. Chunkz there, getting stuck in again. It's been a brilliant first half.
Well, 11 certainly be very happy with the way the first half an hour has gone. Usain Bolt. Kem Cetinay trying to stay onside. He's made a good run. Bolt just couldn't quite squeeze it between Carragher and Noble, who's got in there, stuck in on Shevchenko. It's a good ball into Joe Cole. An extra bit of bite in that England midfield now with Asante and Noble and Cole. And this is Tom Grennan in behind Mo Gilligan. Couldn't get it under control.
Well
the
done.
Chance goes of begging.
Very good backtracking by Mo there.
Grennan's been terrific. Remind me how he played last year?
Oh, very lovely stuff. Look at Sam Matterface knowing all the top hacks and the singles.
Cafu into O'Reilly. Asante's in there again, and you see the exasperation on Tom Grennan's face as the ball goes beyond him once more. It's a lonely job being a lone striker. Berbatov. Shevchenko finding Cafu, getting the better of Russell Howard, now taking on Mark Wright. He's gone down and he's looking at Jake Collin on the near side, the assistant. Might be worth a second look. Not that Mark Clattenburg had a second look. What do you reckon?
As a man that gave away a... Oh, hello.
Here's Chunkz, who gave away the first penalty. Compton again, straight in there, and he did get a little bit of Chunkz' ankle there.
A little tip to Russell.
Here's Bolt speeding through, didn't have the touch to take it down. James is coming out to stop him. Bolt's got away momentarily. Kem Cetinay arriving. England look a little bit misshapen. He's just lost his footing, but he still kept hold of the ball. Awaiting Cafu. Dear, oh dear. England look all at sea, unnerved by the pace of Bolt. And you didn't think hurdles was part of his repertoire. Another change. Chelcee Grimes is on and Heather O'Reilly off. Heather O'Reilly, who won the World Cup with Carli Lloyd, who's on the bench in the US team and won 2 Olympic goals. Chelcee Grimes, who wears the number 97 in tribute to the victims of the Hillsborough disaster. Played for Everton, Tottenham and Tranmere. Singer-songwriter, multi-talented.
She does it all.
She was pretty handy with a camera yesterday at training. Mark Wright. Noah Beck. Joe Cole. Grennan trying to scoop it back. Farah is lurking at the far post. Well, he thinks he was brought down. The referee Mark Clattenburg says no. Even the Mobot wants technology.
Let's have a look here. I don't know.
There's a bit of a trailing leg from Mo Farah. Certainly he felt he was caught. Chelcee Grimes. Lovely ball out to Andriy Shevchenko. And it's a good stop from David James, who might have just hurt himself, actually.
Oh dear. That is, I believe they call that a direct hit. I tell you what, if that's not worth a 20 quid donation, I don't know what is.
And you never know. If you're really lucky and you do donate with a text or a call, you may be one of the lucky ones that gets a call back from the appreciation station, who are above us, away to our right-hand side. Some of the names up there, you can see Ranveer Singh with her head down, Peter Andre in the bottom corner there, Warwick Davis on the phone to someone at the moment. So why don't you call 0330 1234 442 to donate to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. You never know. It might be one of those great people that you get to speak to. Regan Gascoigne's up there as well.
Imagine Peter Andre just ringing your house.
Everybody is imagining it right now.
Yeah, imagine. Don't imagine it. Call up, donate, and it could be a reality.
Right, looking for Joe Cole. Berbatov back there again, helping out, and then it's smuggled behind by Kem, and it's out for a corner. It is a quick free kick taken by Mark Wright. Noble into Cole. Gilligan's got to be alert here. Joe Cole allowed to wander a long way, and it takes a little deflection, and Petr Cech had to be at his most alert.
Joe Cole here takes on Compton and Gilligan, and that looked like it was going in. This is the most shots on target we've had for a long time.
And still, England have not managed to get on the score sheet. And they find themselves behind with 6 minutes to go before half-time. Mark Wright trying to change that. Compton making sure he can't. A little bit late from Wright.
Chelcee Grimes wants the ball here.
And she has made a great break over on that left-hand side. But Bolt and Kem Cetinay are on the march too. Gary Neville's got a lot of ground to make up. He went a little bit early with the slide tackle. Kem's ball into the box wasn't too bad, but just a little bit too high for Chelcee Grimes.
Safely out for a throw-in.
Big night tonight. Huge stadium. Really well attended, and of course David Beckham here as well, one of UNICEF's most well-known ambassadors, and a big part of what UNICEF have tried to do over the last 20 years. And off comes Mo Gilligan, and on comes Robbie Keane. Technically, that's not a celebrity for a celebrity, is it?
Oh, Robbie Keane's a celebrity to me. I loved his TV show he was in, Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Look at that crowd.
Nearly 60,000 in tonight. It was a sellout here at the London Stadium this evening. Loads of families and kids and people attending from around the country, and a beautiful day to come out and sit in the sunshine and watch some of the A-listers who have come to support Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2022. Remember, you can do the same just by texting 40 to 70818. And maybe you've been working from home this year, maybe you've saved a little bit of money on your commute, and if you drop a UNICEF donation, it really does have the power to change children's lives.
The work they do is absolutely amazing, Sam.
Asante releasing Russell Howard. Grennan's lurking on the edge of the box and wants it back. This is Mark Wright. It's a decent looking cross. Chunkz bringing it down. Now surely that's the penalty. He's given a penalty away to Noah Beck, and Noah Beck has brought him down to give one back.
He's got to take it. Chunkz has got to take it. Look at this touch by Chunkz. And Noah Beck's is absolutely bamboozled by him. YouTube versus TikTok. YouTube comes out on top.
Emma Hayes and Harry Redknapp happy. Chunkz is going to take responsibility.
Here we go.
Now remember, Chunkz missed the decisive penalty in 2020. Now has Carragher pulled rank? He has. He's going to allow, I think, is it Mark Noble, Tom Grennan? What's the situation here? They're not 100% sure. And
is that Mark Wright going over, trying to get someone else to take the penalty?
No, Mark Wright has come over to Harry Redknapp, had a chat, and the decision has been made that it is going to be Mark Wright.
Okay.
I'm not entirely happy about that, but Mark Wright scored in a man-of-the-match appearance in 2016. He is a West Ham fan. He's buzzing to be playing at their home.
I'll tell you what, if he misses this now...
Chunkz wanted it, but he's whipping up the crowd. It's Mark Wright against Petr Cech. It's Wright in the corner. One happy hammer in the level just before the break. And it's Mark Wright from the spot. And it might have been the right call.
Who knows? We'll never know. Mark Wright steps up. Petr Cech goes the right way, but doesn't get enough on it. Chunkz was running in for that rebound, and he's not happy.
He looks happy enough. It's all about winning for the team.
is about raising money for UNICEF, which you can do by texting 70818.
Away by Neville. Howard, who's been lively since coming on. Petr Cech's come a very long way and has successfully headed the ball to Cafu. Petr Cech actually, you know, plays ice hockey in his spare time.
Really?
Yeah. He's got an appearance on Dancing on Ice written all over it.
If he goes on Dancing on Ice and wears that hat, I vote for him every week.
I'm not sure he has to wear the cap anymore, but it was after an incident at Reading. Here is Shevchenko. He had a real problem for a long time, actually. He is I think he's one of triplets, and he's got a thin skull and cracked it during that game, and that's why he wears that protective headgear.
Someone needs to close him down.
Neville finding Wright. England's goal scorer. Asante in a bit of space and encouraged to hit it. Gives it to Chunkz instead. He would be a popular goal scorer. Narrowly wide. Ooh. So close.
Yet so far. I'd love to see Chunkz put this in. And it's not a million miles away.
Tell you what, Petr Cech was worried.
Berbatov was absolutely skinned by Chunkz there.
There we go, that is the half-time whistle. And you wait 3 years for first-half goals at Soccer Aid, and then 2 come along at once. Noah Beck with a penalty after 22 minutes, and then a penalty converted by Mark Wright after a bit of a discussion about who would take it. Means it's all square at the break. Analysis with Alex and Dermot very shortly, but at half-time in Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2022, it's England 1, the World 11 1.
Oh, that got spicy.
Chunkz,
What
it's been the star of the show so far.
Absolutely.
Gave away a penalty, got a penalty for his team, could have scored a goal.
Almost got one there.
Chunkz, we're talking about
Oh,
you.
yeah, baby. Not bad. Thought you were going to take that pen.
I asked for it. I'll be honest with you. I'm letting people know now because they're going to think I chickened out. I said, I'm taking it. I grabbed it. I got a word from the gaffer. I shouldn't even be snitching. I shouldn't be snitching, but someone said I shouldn't take it.
But you've been the star of the show so far.
I've been all right.
You've been all right.
I can't lie. Everyone's giving me a headache.
Keep doing what you're doing, baby. Well done, Chunkz. More of that and a lot coming up very soon. But now we remember. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF. It's half-time. It's currently 1-1. Well, they've joined us here. Our expert punditry of the first half. David's with us, Maya's with us, Jermaine's with us. Do you know what? It livened up, didn't it?
It did. Do you know what? My first thing I was going to say is Chunkz had an absolute mare, but
he turned it round though.
Thing was, the first half is the story of the Chunkz, because I mean, to start with, let's take a look at Noah's pen and leading up to it. So, I mean,
yeah,
like pros tell me, is this a pen?
It's clumsy. You know, I think Patrice knows it's coming and he goes down a little bit easy. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, look, Patrice has tricked the referee. But I think it was a tiny bit clumsy from Chunkz.
Was he just warming up there, JJ? He'd only just got on the pitch, really.
He was soaking up the atmosphere, wasn't he? You know, on the touchline, he was soaking it all up, and I think he just forgot the game.
A great finisher, wasn't it?
A great finish.
It was a good finish.
Under the pressure, in front of everyone.
Okay.
Everyone said he's the one to watch anyway.
Right, exactly, yeah.
yeah, the predictions came right. Noah Beck, he's been the star of the first half, I'd say.
Well, what's interesting is then it was like incredible moment. It's like synergy, because then Noah fouls Chunkz. Take a look at this. I mean, now he says he got the ball. What do we think?
I actually think he did get the ball, but I think it's a penalty anyway, to be honest. But Noah's been impressive. I think
he's been so
very
good,
comfortable on the ball. But I wish Chunkz would have taken it. Even it's a great penalty, but
I know we have to stress
that nice
the bench did call Mark over and make him take it, because I think everyone thinks poor Mark went.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Competitive, Emma Hayes.
No, it was the manager's choice.
Fair play to Chunkz, though. I want him to step up and take it.
Absolutely, yeah. Just a word on Noah as well. Noah actually has covered 4,726 metres for the World 11, which is the most of the World 11. Mark Noble is the most for England with 5,500.
You've been impressed with Tom, though.
Very impressed, yeah. He covers a lot of ground up and down that left-hand side. He's just waiting for that little yard. Mo Gilligan putting some big tackles, but he's just trying to get that shot off. But he's England's biggest threat going forward, isn't he?
There's been some great shots as well. Like this is Tom's shot, which you know prompted a good save by Petr.
Yeah, I think it's a comfortable one. But you know, it's
that
a
one
good,
for the cameras, is it?
I think so. Yeah, that was definitely one for the cameras. I think that's what Teddy's probably saying to him there. But
and
it was
then
a good
Usain
strike.
had a good chance, I think, as well.
This was a really good strike, and the save from J-Mo was impressive, wasn't it? I think the way when it cuts in here to Usain, first time finish, gets hold of it, does well. Big save from David James there.
Pros, are we impressed with the standard we're seeing here?
I think we are, personally.
Cafu, come on.
Cafu's been unbelievable, I think, so far.
Fullback union, you know.
I agree with Jermaine. You know, he's. I think that Tom has been a threat, but Cafu is just unbelievable.
All right, now. Here in the stadium, we're just going to take a beat, a moment of reflection, and whether you're in the stadium or at home, please join us well. We're going to come together. Please donate, if you can, with a very special performance, just for Soccer Aid, accompanied by the Chineke Junior Orchestra. It's Robbie Williams.
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? Okay, everybody get your phones out, turn the lights on. And do they know the places where we go when we're grand old? Let's light up the stadium, 'cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead. Tell me! Take it away.
Alex, thank you very much. Welcome back to the commentary box. Soccer Aid for UNICEF has been improving life for children all over the world. David Beckham has been a part of that for many a year, and tonight is no different. And you can get involved as well. All you have to do is text 40 to 70818 to donate £40 to Soccer Aid for UNICEF, and you will change people's lives. Change of goalkeepers at half-time. The way things work is that the celebrity goalkeepers have to start the second half, and there is the world's strongest man, Tom Stoltman, and David Harewood, the two goalkeepers. Stoltman in goal for the World 11, Harewood taking over from David James in the England net. He saved 2 penalties 4 years ago as England beat the World 11 on penalties at Old Trafford. Best known for his roles in Homeland and Supergirl. He did an amazing half-time moment last year, an emotive call to action. And I know that everybody enjoyed this year's half-time show as well, Ian.
Yeah, and I can exclusively reveal that the total raised during Robbie's moment in time by you guys at home was £1,113,105.
Wow.
Wow. Over £1 million. Everyone at home, well done. That will help so many children over the world. Well done.
Well, we will thank you throughout the course of the evening, but that was a special performance from Robbie Williams. Even you and I had a bit of a sing-song.
Oh, we got emotional, we hugged. I tell you what, I'm looking at Stoltman in goal. It looks like we're playing five-a-side. The England team are thinking, we're going to need a bigger goal.
Well, there certainly was some talk yesterday that England discussed the tactic of trying to test the world's strongest man by shooting low. The theory being that the bigger he is, the harder it is for him to fall.
He's normally, yeah, he's used to picking things up, not going. He has to go down to pick them up. Who knows?
Idris Elba certainly having a great time and doing his best to sign as many autographs and interact with as many supporters as possible. And we've had a few changes at half-time. I can see Eni Aluko ready to start the second half.
I can see Eni nicking one, you know.
Well, we still await our first ever female goalscorer at Soccer Aid. It could be Eni, who had a very good career. She was a brilliant pro with Chelsea, Juventus and England. Very clever girl. She is a qualified sports and entertainment lawyer as well.
Wow.
Just in case you ever need representation.
Technically I haven't law degree myself, although I would not trust myself to represent myself. I'd pick any day of the week.
Well, England have picked Eni for the start of the second half. They've also picked Damian Lewis as well, who's come on at half-time, and he's getting a warm reception from the crowd. Mark Clattenburg desperately trying to get things started for the start of the second half of Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2022.
Here we go.
And it's 1-1, finally poised at half-time. And England, who came back from a goal down, have seen Mark Wright once again on the score sheet, as he was 6 years ago. Equalised just before half-time from the penalty spot. 2 penalties apiece.
I tell you what, the pro keepers made some outrageous saves in that first half, so this could be a cricket score.
Well, that is key, isn't it? Because we had quite a few shots on target in that first half. And the celebrity goalkeepers are now on. Damian Lewis, you can see him trotting over towards this near side. He's on for the second half. Here is Bolt, looking for Kem Cetinay. Mo Farah trying to cause a bit of an issue. And I think Mark Clattenburg just making sure that there is no head injury for Kem Cetinay.
Kem Cetinay might have hurt his head there, punching Kyle Noble in the head.
Damian Lewis replacing Chunkz at half-time. Are you still a little bit annoyed that Chunkz didn't get to take the penalty, aren't you?
I just thought it would have been poetry in motion if Chunkz had taken that pen.
Grennan. Oh, he's outpacing Compton here. It's Grennan! Oh, that's terrific! And boy, does he deserve it? What a goal from Tom Grennan to give England the lead. Moments after half-time. That is a magic moment from Tom Grennan.
We warned you that first half was action-packed, and now you've got the celeb goalkeepers. I daren't think what the score could be at the end of this second half, Sam.
Brilliant ball by
Howard.
Russ Howard. And then look at this burning of pace from Tom Grennan past Constant. He arrowed that home. And he switched from the World 11 to England. He was the best celeb on the pitch last year, really. Ex-Luton Town player, could have played soccer in America before his music career took off. But I tell you what, tonight he's getting more than just a little bit of love.
Oh my God, they get better as we go on.
Tom Grennan take a bow.
What a hit.
It's been a while since the World 11 have had to come from behind against England. Here's Joe Cole, who's made a massive difference in the heart of midfield.
That's a great goal.
Lewis. This is Mark Wright getting forward, and then Russell Howard taking over. It comes back to Mark Wright. Ooh. And it kissed the outside of the post.
Russell Howard's had an impact.
Good effort that from Mark Wright. So close to scoring his second goal of the night. Stewart Downing, I think, has come on in the centre of midfield. I've just seen him pop up with the ball this week. This is Damian Lewis and now Joe Cole. A little bit of a bobble for Tom Stockman to deal with.
Well held.
Stockman has got the chance to play in goal for the World 11 after shooting a fill with Martin Constant, who notified the teams of Tom's ability, and here we are. He's got a keen eye for talent, that Steve Arnott. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see the names that are on the pitch at this moment in time, although that may well change very shortly. Anita Asante getting the better of Chelcee Grimes, who is doggedly sticking to her task. Downing. Well, at half-time it was let him entertain you. And now he's back in his soccer aid gear, hoping that the England team do just that. And that was a mistake by Stockman. It almost came through to Tom Grennan.
He's a braver man than me, Tom Grennan, let me tell you that.
I stood next to Tom yesterday. It was frightening. Not many people win the world's strongest man twice, and he's done that in the last 12 months.
The World 11 need a bit of momentum here.
Here's Robbie Keane. Now a Beck. And, maybe Usain Bolt has given up on the yoga. I don't know what Chunkz has just done to Arsene Wenger, but he's having a good laugh about it. I'm not sure that Arsene Wenger was too happy. And all of a sudden, there is a little bit of concern on the World 11 bench. And Grennan is off and running again, although this time it's Cafu, not Compton, he's got to deal with. Joe Cole. Damian Lewis has made a stunning run, but Cole's going for goal. And he apologises for being inaccurate.
Both hands up. Double apology.
A couple of changes coming for the World 11. It looks like Carli Lloyd is about to come on. Bolt. How quick is David Harewood? Quick enough. Oh no.
Oh no.
But maybe too quick. And the hamstring is gone just 7.5 minutes into the second half. Now what do you do?
Where's Joel Dommett when you need him?
He said no one ever. About, in a goalkeeping sense, obviously.
Very, very, very talented man.
He was brilliant last year, Joel, to be fair to him. And David Harewood reclaiming the gloves for England this time around, but it looks like he's got a serious problem here. That is a worry, and Harry Redknapp is just trying to work out what the rules are here, because we are supposed to have second half celebrity goalkeepers, and he's absolutely furious, Harry, about the fact that he might lose his.
Believe it or not, Mark Wright's got something to say about it.
Let's have a look at the Tom Grennan goal again.
And then Grennan beats Compton for pace and slips it past the world's strongest man. Lovely finish into the bottom right.
Great celebration from Robbie Williams, who doesn't just sing when he's winning.
I'll apologise for that one on your behalf. It looks like it's more than cramp, this.
Yeah, I think that's a hamstring. They're actually with the officials on the touchline, arguing over the fact that it's got to be a celebrity in goal. Can David Seaman do it? I mean, he's there. Maybe David Seaman. If Robbie Keane is classed as celebrity, maybe David Seaman could do it.
He's got a podcast. Harry does not look happy about having to put another celeb in goal, and the only person that looks less happy is Mark Wright. He thinks they're making the wrong decision.
And just so you do know, it is not a friendly. It is very competitive, as you can see by the look on Harry Redknapp's face. The problem is, I think what he's worried about is if someone who's not a goalkeeper goes in goal, he's worried that it will descend into fights.
But it'll make great television. While we're waiting for the goalkeepers, don't forget to give £40, £30, £20 or £10. You just need to text 40, 30, 20 or 10 to 70818.
David Jones just trying to console Harry Redknapp. That didn't go down too well either. Gary Neville having a word with the substitutes. I think David Harewood's just going to try and battle on, because he just thinks it's probably best that he does that rather than the England team have to put one of their outfield celebrities in goal.
Liam Payne in a pair of goalie gloves, anyone?
Liam Payne is actually walking back to the bench, shaking his head. He can't believe that the officials are being such sticklers for the rules. But that are the rules. You've got to keep to the rules of Soccer 8. Shevchenko has been replaced by Carli Lloyd in the last few minutes. So we have two number 10s on the field now, Robbie Keane and Carli Lloyd.
Two number 10s and 1.5 goalkeepers.
I feel a little bit sorry for David Harewood. If you've learned anything tonight, you know that you can't take the competitive spirit out of some of the ex-pros involved in Soccer Aid for Unicef. Tom Grennan's off and running again.
He is causing all sorts of problems for that. Yes, Alex. Yes, Alex. I bloody love Alex Brooker.
Yeah, he's absolutely brilliant character. Here is Chelcee Grimes. Mo Farah across, and he gives away a corner. You're right, though, about the World 11. They've just lost a little bit of zip, haven't they, as the game has gone on?
Yeah, that final third, there's not quite the support they had in the first half.
Evra, who still very much looks as if he could play. Cafu, I think probably does somewhere. It's a lovely
nice
ball
ball
towards the far post, and it was very close indeed to reaching Dimitar Berbatov. Well, you can see there that Mark Noble has to take the goal kick for David Harewood because of the injury. That's a little bit loose. And Carli Lloyd tried to find Robbie Keane, who I think knew he was offside. Cole. That's a good touch by Russell Howard. Oh, Beck again with another good challenge. Him and Tom Grennan are vying for the Celebrity Player of the Match award, I think.
I don't know, Russell Howard's up there in the mix as well. Got the assist for that second goal.
And it will be decided a little bit later. Robbie Williams will nominate 3 players, and the general public will be able to vote on Twitter. It does look as if Stephen Bartlett is about to come on. Neville. Said to me earlier, actually, he had a bad back, Neville. Chased by Kem Cetinay, he's certainly got one now.
In the World 11. They're in all sorts of bother here.
Robbie and Vicky certainly enjoying things so far, but we've only hit the hour mark. I remember halfway through the first half, you were pretty cocky about the World 11's prognosis, but it's all gone a bit flat for them, so things can change quickly.
Yeah.
Lewis is lurking at the far post. He knows he's, after a spell in America, he is representing the homeland.
What, his record's 3-1 at the moment, I think he said?
Yes, 3 wins, 1 defeat. He's been pretty successful at previous soccer aids. So is he. Ian, you've played in this game, haven't you? And you'll know what it feels like to be a celebrity at this moment, being replaced. How do you feel playing out on the pitch? What sort of things start to happen as you get into the second half?
The second half becomes clock watching. You are just begging for that clock to hit 90. We are not built to be run a pitch this size. With the adrenaline pumping through our bodies, it becomes a very hard work very quickly. The first 5 minutes you start with all the best intentions, and then your body slowly gives up on you.
Well, certainly Martin Compston, who's just been replaced, put his body on the line, in the line of duty.
Can you repeat that again for the tape? Kem!
Here's Kem to equal the record. Past David Harewood. And he has.
Tonight on Love Island.
Equaling the record held by the great Clarence Seedorf. I bring you Kem Cetinay of Love Island fame. Mistake at the back by England. converted by Kem, and it's England 2, World 11-2.
Back pass by Mark Wright.
Well, it was a back pass played back towards David Harewood, but of course, because of the injury, he couldn't get there quick enough. And as a result of that, Kem Cetinay gets his 4th Soccer Aid goal. Last year's player of the match, applauded by Arsene Wenger. And it's all square again. That's been great entertainment once more, hasn't it?
It's been such a good game this year. Well done to all involved. Lovely back heel there.
Lloyd. Kem Cetinay. Now Cafu. Anita Asante just stretching well enough to get hold of the ball. Stewart Downing being harassed by Noah Beck. And ultimately fouled by Noah Beck. Stewart Downing, who is a former West Ham and England winger. He's making his Soccer Aid debut tonight. Only recently given up.
Oh,
that's a full back pass. Here's Damian Lewis. Oh, it's a poor finish. Well, he just didn't catch it. He saw the headlines and he couldn't come up with the required accuracy.
Everyone stopped. Bartley with a loose back pass. Gutted, Lewis says. Gutted.
Appearance number 5 in Soccer Aid, and he will look back on that and think it should have been crowned with a goal.
Can the World 11 capitalise?
Another change. Munya about to come on.
And the heavy legs are really kicking in now.
Bartlett. Chelcee Grimes trying to get into the box, and she's taken out Mark Noble.
Lucky he retired last week, because that was career ending.
What was interesting there, you see that Fara couldn't get there, so Noble had to get across, and then Chelcee Grimes with, after escaping Mo Farah's attention, just with a little bit of a late challenge.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Munya's on the park.
Yeah. You might have seen him on YouTube. He's actually come up with quite a an offering, has Munya Chawawa. If he scores tonight, it might be a seismic moment in Soccer Aid history. I'll tell you why in just a second, but there is a change here.
Tom Grennan with the first goal there of the second half. And then Kem Cetinay becomes the top goal scorer in history.
Well, despite her warm-up at half-time, we didn't get Eni Aluko on at half-time. We have got her on now. But we do have an injury here to David Harewood. Alex Scott is down by the touchline.
There is a lot going on down here. Vicky, what is the situation?
The situation is that, you know, it's a very dramatic game.
There's a lot of changes happening, so yeah, we've got a bit of a problem. David's really injured.
So who are you discussing? Who are you thinking that's going to go in goal? Because it does have to be a celeb.
Yeah, no, I know, it has to be a celebrity. Harry's not happy, so we're just, there's a lot of time being wasted.
Emma Hayes, let's go over here to Emma, because we're trying to figure out the situation. You've just looked at Aitch. We saw you were performing earlier. You're ready to come on. Emma, what's going on? What are you thinking?
Well, they're not allowing us to swap David James in.
Yeah, because it has to be a celeb to go in.
We've got a lot of shoulder and hand injuries, and none of the celebs that are out there are fit enough to go in goal, so they won't allow us to do it, and Harry's not happy about it.
Yeah, Harry's behind us. Harry is not happy. Well, I'll leave you guys. I'm being ushered off the pitch. We'll let you get back onto it. Up to you guys in comms. Woo!
Thank you very much. Here's Joe Cole. Tackled by Kem. This is Damian Lewis. Grennan trying to sprint in behind. Carli Lloyd. Kem Cetinay.
Bet-headed.
A little bit excited, I think, after getting his record equaling goal.
I'm sure he'll mention it on his socials over the next week or so. I know I would.
Aitch about to come on this near touchline.
From steps?
Unfortunately, it's not that Aitch.
Okay.
Instead, it is the man with 7 UK top 10 singles. His single in 1989 is getting a lot of airplay right now, and actually, he's already played Wembley Stadium today. Here's Robbie Keane against Harewood, off the post.
Oh my days!
So very, very close to the World 11 going in front.
What a little dink by Robbie as well.
Cole. And now sending Russell Howard away on the counter. Grennan trying to occupy Evra and Cafu. Now Joe Cole taking over. Fancies his chances. It's Joe Cole, deflection.
Oh,
what a 30 seconds that was.
End to end. Look at this dink by Robbie. It looks destined for the goal, and that is close. And then Joe Cole takes a big deflection, but just wide of the post.
So England have a corner as a result of that, but they have a problem to solve, and Mo Farah is about to take over goalkeeping duties. Well, certainly that was the intention, but maybe they'll wait till this corner has been done. David saying he wants to stay on. Deep corner by Mark Wright, punched away. Russell Howard got something on that.
I'm amazed that ball's got any air left in it.
Evra helped Tom brilliantly. What a touch that was by Kem Cetinay. Farah trying to get away from Chelcee Grimes. He's given it away. Kem onto Robbie Keane, looking for Carli Lloyd. It's Cafu, comes back to Chelcee Grimes, and it's blocked by Farah, and it's out for a corner.
I tell you what, Chelsea deserves a goal. She was excellent last year. She's been great today. Just here, you thought, this is it.
Corner taken over on the far side. Well, we had a pitch invader. It was a young kid, and he was caught by Mo Farah. Only at Soccer Aid.
Only at Soccer Aid.
Aimed in towards Noah Beck, chested down by Cole. Cleared away. It's getting a little bit ragged towards the end of the game, and I think you might be right. We might have 19 minutes of fun still to come.
We've had David Harewood rip his hamstring and refuse to go off. Harry Redknapp kicking off. Mark Wright kicking off. And Mo Farah chase a pitch invader. We've had everything today.
Grimes. Now Keane. And it's Robbie Keane. Saved brilliantly by Harewood.
Great save that. Don't forget, if instead of going out tonight, you've sat in and watched a bit of Soccer Age, you might have a few quid left in your pocket for a couple of beers, maybe a gin and tonic, maybe even a cup of tea. Why not give that money to Unicef? It makes such a difference. You having a night in, you've saved a few quid, chuck it our way.
That was chucked away by Mark Wright. And by the way, if you do donate tonight, you may well get an opportunity to get a call back from one of the members of our appreciation station who are just behind us here at the London Stadium. Lucrezia, who usually reads the news, is up there taking a call right now. Regan Gascoigne, the winner of Dancing on Ice. Kimberley's up there as well.
Kel Spellman, to name a few. What a reception for Aitch.
Yes. He was performing at the summertime ball at Wembley earlier today, and now he's here at the London Stadium, and not many people can say they performed at both venues at the same time. Barber. This is Cafu.
One.
Grennan chasing Patrice Evra. Now got the captain's armband on in the absence of Andriy Shevchenko and Usain Bolt. No Beck.
The guys that have been playing the whole match must be knackered.
Certainly, there's a few tired limbs out there now.
Apart from Patrice Evra.
Yeah, and Cafu.
Oh, yeah.
Both who, at one point, I'm sure, lit up a cigar.
When I played a few years ago at the half-time, Patrice Evra just got on a bicycle machine and knocked out a 5k at the break. That's how much football I play. I call the half-time the break.
Lee Mack is on.
Finally, a bit of goal threat for the World 11.
Cafu getting in the way. Now there's a big problem here because England have got loads of players over. One of those is Aluko, and she's speeding away down that left-hand side, and she has got 5 alongside her, and still Patrice Evra gets in the way.
I mean, the man is a machine.
And now the turnover means that there's an overload at the other end, and Robbie Keane trying to get away from Stewart Downing. Kem is to his left. Carli Lloyd further out wide. And then Robbie Keane with a loose pass, which is dealt with by Mark Noble. And Grennan trying to stay onside. He is onside. They're all onside. They've been played on by Bartlett.
Bartlett's played
and
them
Tom
all on.
Stoltman is going to get there just about. And no one was going in for a 50-50 with him.
I mean, that would have been good television.
Not for Eni Aluko.
She could have remembered it when she watched it back on television.
Noble. Howard to his right. Slipped in. It's Howard! It's a good save by the world's strongest man.
The world's most agile man. Did you see that save? Unbelievable stuff. He's a cat. Half strong man, half cat.
Howard. Lewis thinks he's onside. He is onside. Right. Chelcee Grimes has just come off and she's come back on again. And she's taken the place of Berbatov.
There is him.
He's Bulgaria's all-time leading goal scorer, Dimitar Berbatov. No ball. And Aitch is just hanging, waiting for the ball. Laid off to Joe Cole. Two waiting in the centre. Cole, Aluko. She can hit them. And he can hold them.
Another impressive save by Tom Stoltman.
Cole trying to find Aluko. Aluko manages to weave away from one. Was there a foul there? England still trying to progress. Mark Clattenburg allows it to go. And that might be an England corner. And Damian Lewis asked Cafu this week if he got nervous before he played in the World Cup final, to which the Brazilian replied, "Well, my first one, yeah." He hasn't looked very nervous at all tonight, has he? He has strolled through the game, Cafu.
Fantastic performance, unsurprisingly.
Grennan. Aluko! That wasn't far away.
Could it be penalties again?
Well, it happens quite a lot in Soccer Aid. Often play a part in the drama and tension. And they have already tonight. One penalty apiece.
Both excellently taken.
Noah Beck, who got this goal scoring started after 22 minutes with a penalty kick. Mark Wright. And Grennan. Kem. And now, who's next? England just starting to turn the screw again. Mark Noble. Still going, Mark Noble. And it took a little flick. That's going to be another corner.
You guys can't see. On the edge of the halfway line, Lee Mack is poised, ready for that counter-attack. He's tasted blood and he wants more after last year.
Noble waiting to take the corner. And remember, all you've got to do is send UNICEF a text tonight, 70818, and you can make a real difference to a child's life. Kem Cetinay running into the back of England's Stewart Downing, so we'll go down to the touchline, and Alex Scott is with Robbie Williams.
I feel like I'm getting involved. I'm like, ref, because Robbie's shouting ref. But listen, you've obviously been across the game. You've been watching both sets of players.
Yes.
Who do you think top three player of the match?
Heather O'Reilly's had a great game.
Right, Heather O'Reilly.
Tom Grennan, my man, and Noah Beck, he's an athlete. He's a proper athlete.
There are some strong contenders out there.
really are, yeah.
Okay, so those are Robbie's players of the match so far. You can get on Twitter right now at Soccer Aid and vote for your player of the match. Do you agree with Robbie? Let us know.
Yeah, at Soccer Aid on Twitter, Noah Beck, Heather O'Reilly and Tom Grennan. Who wins the player of the match for you?
Three excellent players, to be fair. Tough choice.
One of them does have an army of social media followers. Well, there's still a long way to go yet. Cafu. Beck. Trying to turn on the style.
Attack.
Cole trying to release Tom Grennan, but Evra was there, covering the ground brilliantly. And Grennan just suffering a little bit after that fall. Thought he was caught by Patrice Evra.
Ouch.
Well, some of you may have tucked into a pizza or a takeaway tonight. But right now the world faces a food crisis. 5 children die every single minute due to malnutrition. It is a truly heartbreaking reality. Your texts, your donations tonight, they will really help UNICEF save lives. And we know that people in this country are struggling too. UNICEF helps people everywhere that children are in need. Anything that you can donate tonight will be gratefully received.
And I think for me, Sam, the thing is fairness. Because when it's children involved, they don't have a choice. It isn't fair. So if you can help them, text now. Anything you can afford, please.
And we often talk about the fun that we have, and we've had a bit of fun doing this tonight, but the right to play should be given to every single child, and that is something that UNICEF have been concentrating on. And certainly we are trying to help with tonight. 2-2. Howard. Downing. This is Damian Lewis trying to release Tom Grennan, who's back on his feet but offside.
Don't forget to go on Twitter and vote for your player of the match.
You're going to be announcing that in a few minutes' time, the winner.
I am looking forward to it.
There's about 4 minutes left of the vote, so if you can get involved, then please do. At Soccer Aid on Twitter. We'd love to see you register your interest.
Chelcee Grimes now.
Combining well with Carli Lloyd on this near side. Damian Lewis trying to get back, gets to the byline. Grimes looking for Lloyd, who's just trying to flick it round the corner. Carli Lloyd, who is an American superstar, scored a hat-trick for the USA in their World Cup final win over Japan in 2015. Back on the ball again, finding Aitch.
Not from steps.
Not from steps, really. Although he's a good bloke as well.
Lovely man.
There's going to be another change, I think. Mo Farah is going to come back on again.
Russell's on the deck.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the one who's replaced.
This definitely isn't good news.
It's the second time you've used the same game.
Hey, what can I say? I'm recycling. It's good for the environment.
Great night, beautifully attended, and the crowd have been fantastic. They've really enjoyed interacting with the celebs and the pros here at Soccer Aid. The London Stadium made everybody feel welcome as well. It really has become home for West Ham United over the course of the last year as well. They had a brilliant season under the tutelage of David Moyes, and Mark Noble, who has played 86 minutes so far, was certainly a big part of that.
And lovely toilets as well here, can I just say.
Oh, here's a chance. Grennan's in again. Stolman's come out. Grennan looks to finish it. It was a big moment.
We all thought that was it.
That was a timely intervention from Bartlett.
Oh dear.
Grennan's back in again. See the reaction from Robbie Williams and Harry Redknapp on the touchline when they thought that Tom Grennan was in again. The thing is, when you are running towards the goal and the world's strongest man is just in front of you, it can be a bit off-putting.
Yeah, well, keepers are normally told to make themselves big. I don't think he has to bother.
6'8" and a bit, apparently. An absolutely lovely fellow, actually. I spoke to him yesterday. He's a massive Rangers fan. Here's Aluko.
And what we mean by that is he loves Rangers, not that he's massive and a Rangers fan.
No, he's a very committed Rangers fan. And he watches them whenever he can. And he was actually at one stage an outfield player for a local team, but he's recently picked up the gloves. Good header by Kem Cetinay. Downing dealing with it. And now Noble. Still Noble. And he's got options through the middle and left and right. Aluko staying onside. Grennan. Now Noble. Space out wide. Here comes Mark Wright. Charging into the box. Aluko's at the far post. That was a challenge, but the referee says it's fair. Evra with the header away. Well, there will be some scrutiny over that, Ian. There will be scrutiny. Mark Pattenberg, did he make the right call?
Great challenge. All ball, if you ask me.
Okay, it's time for the player of the match to be announced, Ian.
I can tell you that with 54.9% of the votes, your player of the match is Tom Grennan.
Well done to Tom Grennan, who scored England's second goal. What a goal it was. Our player of the match for Soccer Aid for Unicef 2022. Downing, good touch.
And ball.
Trying to get the better of Kem Cetinay. Thinks that he was fouled. The referee does not concur.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Mo Farah's made a little bit of mistake.
Let us not forget, Lee-Mac is poised up top, like a coiled spring.
Lee-Mac, who, let's be fair about it, said to me yesterday that he scored last year for the World 11 after being binned by England. Said it was the greatest moment of his showbiz life. Not more important than the birth of his children, but almost.
Everyone thought Lee-Mac was holding back England. It turns out England were holding back Lee-Mac.
Chance to cross. Handed away by Neville. Comes back out to Kem. Noah Beck. It's Carli Lloyd trying to turn, and then it's away by Damian Lewis. Late corner. 10 seconds away from penalty kicks.
It's this or penalties.
Remember how often Lee-Mac has been a pivotal figure in those over the years.
The answer is once. Oh no, in penalties now.
Yeah, 3 times. There you go. The England coaching staff said it would be a miracle to get there, but for the 5th time in Soccer Aid history, the match will be decided by penalty kicks. It means all eyes will be on Lee-Mac. 90 minutes of terrific entertainment. It finishes England 2, the World 11 2.
We've got ourselves some penalties. That was a great second half, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
Actual goals. Actual goals.
Well, let's start. I mean, the first goal, the Tom goal, was a brilliant goal. Like just pretty much as the half just started, and it's pretty much been England's half, really.
Yeah, we all knew how good Tom Grennan was, though, didn't we? From the last year, and he's got a bit of a professional side to him as well. I'm happy for him though, because that celebration out of all of them, going for it.
JJ, what's going through their minds now? Now it has gone to penalty.
Oh, the nerves are kicking in now. No matter what the situation is, even as a professional, you know, you are very nervous stepping up into this situation. So for the celebrities, I can only imagine what is going to be going through their minds. There's so much on the line as well. They all want to lift that trophy and have that moment. But, you know, it's all part and parcel of the game. They've got to step up there, show some courage for their team and try and stick it in the back of the net.
And a word about Kem as well, because he scored there. He's now, I think, on 4 goals, which puts him strangely, surreally, as joint leading scorer of all time with Clarence Seedorf.
Wouldn't have called it. Would not have called that.
Big celebration from him as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kem loves it. But Kem's a secret star as well. He's been playing for a few years now. He's got some techers. I'm happy for him too.
Tom, one man of the match, player of the match. What are your thoughts?
Well, you were saying at half-time, JJ, how great he was playing.
Yeah.
He had a fantastic game last year. Same again. He loves being out here.
Yeah, I thought Tom was different class for England. I thought Noah. I mean, no one could tell me that boy can't play at a level in midfield.
I mean, it's pretty much one of those two to win player of the match.
I think so. For me, it was.
Also, we're so close to have a woman scoring as well.
Well, Alex, I was going to say, me and you last year said that we were going to play, and now it's this year. I was like, is Alex playing? No, okay, I'm out then.
We need to get social media. If Maya puts her boots on next year,
will you?
Yes.
Okay, the actual deal.
I'm holding you to both of you
Shake
to
it
that,
on.
by the way.
Okay.
All right.
For 3 seconds.
Well, let's cross back now. It's 5-5 in wins, so whoever wins tonight will go 6-5 ahead. Thank you so much, by the way, guys. Great to have you with us as always. And let's hand over to Sam and Ian for penalties.
Mark Clattenburg just going through the procedure with Patrice Evra, making a decision as to which end the penalties will be taken. It has to be the celebrity goalkeepers that are between the sticks. And Liam Payne and Patrice Evra just deciding who is going to take the kicks first. And what do you do in a situation like this? Do you want to go first or second?
Very intense stare from Liam Payne there. I think you want to go first. Put the pressure on the opposition.
Well, the data tells you make sure that you put your best penalty taker first. And you have to feel a little bit sorry for David Harewood, who is the injured goalkeeper.
Still had a great game, though.
Still had a very good game, and he actually shows great powers of resilience to keep going right to the very end. Lee Mack, who has played for England on several occasions, and every time the game went to penalties, and every occasion he missed one. Well, will he come back to haunt them as he did last year? Well, first up then, it looks like it's going to be the World 11 who kick first. And Noah Beck, who has already taken a brilliant penalty, is going to be the first one to take his kick from 12 yards. It's Noah Beck against David Harewood, and there's only one winner.
Same side, bit lower this time.
Yeah, and it was difficult for David Harewood to move, and England really are hamstrung. Tom Grennan, who scored England's goal, is first up to face Tom Stoltman. How are your nerves? It's Grennan, it's over the bar.
Oh.
And it remains 1-0.
Didn't see that coming.
Now Grennan knows that was a big opportunity missed. Any celebrity can take a penalty despite being substituted, and Martin Compson is back to take one and back to score one. 2-0 to the World 11. They've made the perfect start.
There you go. Always trust the Scotsman. That's what I say. That's a lovely pen as well.
Russell Howard steps up for England to try and get them on the score sheet. It's Russell Howard against Stoltman. It's saved. And what a save it was. Straight down the middle. And the world's strongest man bats it away.
You could see Russell was gutted the second he hit it. He knew.
Kem Cetinay to really put the screws on England. It's Kem. It's 3-0.
Oh dear.
And England are on the brink of losing yet another soccer aid. Mark Wright who scored a penalty in the first half to keep England's faint hopes alive.
Can he do it twice?
It's Mark Wright. Just about. England cling to a little bit of hope.
Surely Lee Mack. Please, Lee Mack. Yes! Yes, please!
It is time for Lee Mack, who has missed 3 penalties in shootouts when playing for England.
This is it.
No one's going out now. It's Lee Mack for the win. It's Mack.
It's in! I get to say it again. Lee Mack!
Super Lee Mack wins Soccer Aid 2022 for the World 11. They have done it again. They might as well take the trophy home. It almost belongs to them now. It's Connect 4. It's Lee Mack from the spot. He couldn't score when he was in the England team. He can't stop scoring now.
I told you. And look at this. Harewood goes the right way, but there's too much power on it. And that, my friends, is what you call a winner.
4 straight wins. They are bossing this fixture. And he loves taking the headlines. Last year, he had the commentary of his goal as his ringtone for 6 months. How is he going to celebrate this time?
Well, he's more than welcome to have it again, Lee. Take a bow.
Tom Grennan disappointed after a terrific performance, a player of the match, winning performance. David Harewood, who had a problem with his hamstring in that second half and really and truly couldn't get anywhere near any of the penalties. Harry Redknapp, a disappointed loser in charge of England. But it's the World 11 who at one stage didn't look like winning the game, Ian.
The start of the second half, momentum was very much in England's favour, but they dug deep. Some very strong performances, particularly from Noah Beck. Patrice Evra was outstanding, and of course Lee Mack's always there, deadly.
Yeah, it was terrific entertainment, terrific fun, and here is Dermot and Alex to wrap it up.
I mean,
we are on.
I mean, we thought last year had a great script. And you said to me before he kicked off, you went, why have I come back? What am I doing?
I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't actually touch the ball when I came on. I only touched it once for that penalty.
But everyone will remember that, Lee.
I was thinking it was a really bad idea. Finally, 4th attempt.
This has to be it now, surely.
That's it. That's definitely it. Because
No.
I'm pleased to say you're playing next year, and I'm not.
What is this now, you, Maya?
Coaching, though. Thanks so much. Well done, Lee. Congratulations.
Join the celebration.
Everyone else who's rubbish at football. Man of the match. Well done.
What a great penalty. Right, join the celebrations. We're going to go to a break right now, and David Beckham will be presenting the Soccer Aid trophy to Lee Mack, the Soccer Aid World 11, and we're going to be finding out how much money you have raised tonight to allow Unicef to do their amazing work.
Ready?
Ready.
There's still time to donate. There's still time to donate, so please help give... What?
There's still time to donate, so... What is it? There is still time to donate, so please...
There's still time to donate, so please give what you can to help children around the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a game. Welcome back to Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2022. Well, the Soccer Aid World 11 have done it again. Taking a 6-5 lead over England. They're untouchable right now.
The World 11 are about to get their hands on the trophy, presented by UNICEF's Goodwill Ambassador David Beckham, and what a moment it's going to be for them. Woo!
Well, we hope you've loved tonight as much as those who have participated clearly have. We would love to ask you, if you haven't already, please donate. The details are on the screen. David Beckham posing for photographs, handing out the trophy tonight alongside the chair of UNICEF UK, Shatesh Disani. And after a week of training, relationships that will endure, a celebration, entertainment, and a victory for the World 11 on penalties. Usain Bolt has the shield again. And he and Andriy Shevchenko lift the trophy into the air. The World 11 are the winners of Soccer Aid for a 6th time on penalties and in dramatic circumstances. A wonderful night, capped with a wonderful goal. He spent hours practicing penalties last year. This year he didn't bother. He just hit one when it mattered, and Bolt's team are victorious again. There's something about this stadium that brings the best out of Bolt. And the World 11, with Andriy Shevchenko the captain and Lee Mack the match winner, are victorious once again.
Compton, well done, buddy.
4 in a row, pal, 4 in a row.
No one, this doesn't mean... No one loves to win this game more than you do.
Well, I know, you know what, mate, as well. It's just funny how it changes. And they went 2-1 up, my calves were at rocks. I was in that dressing room, felt sick. And one of the boys says, get your boots back on at penalties, and it just changes like that. And then another one of these round on neck. Happy days.
4 in a row.
Yeah. Idris, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling
the
amazing.
celebration.
I'm feeling amazing. It's a great feeling. Everyone had a really good game. It was a tough game. England played amazing. Shout out to England. But the champions came through in the end.
Cam, I'm delighted to tell you that you're up there now as joint leading Soccer Aid all-time goal scorer with Clarence Seedorf.
The closest I ever got to that was on FIFA. So no, it's amazing. You know, it's all for an amazing cause. We had a laugh all week, and we topped it off with a win. It's always the best week of the year for all of us. So, amazing week. Raised loads of money. What more do we want? And we got the medals.
Second winner's medal for you.
Second winner's medal is a lot of fun. It's a fantastic game, man. Credit to England. I thought they played really well this year. And it's fun, man. Seeing all the fans out here having a good time, kids. Do you know what I mean? Signing stuff. This is what it's all about. So yeah, man, a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, special day.
Robbie Keane here, man.
Robbie.
From the champ.
Come on now, Robbie. Back out there.
It was good, huh? Listen, it was obviously a great cause. We raised a lot of money, but it's always nice to win again. 4 in a row for me now.
Yeah.
Robbie, give us the totaliser if you would.
The total is, I'm very pleased and honoured to say, £15,673,728. Come on!
And that is it for tonight. Thanks to the players. Thanks to the guests. Most importantly, thank you for having to raise an amazing amount of money for Unicef.
Thank you so much. And you can keep donating until the 29th of July. 100% of your donations will go to UNICEF and will make a difference to children's lives.
Yeah, that is it for Soccer Aid for UNICEF 2022. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next year when she's playing.
Well, I'm not.
Good night.
Good night.